I know it's unusual, but if you ask some of us here, what happened on the first Sunday of this year, nobody can remember.
Don't even go that area. Ask somebody, when was the last topic of last Sunday school? Nobody knows.
But if you ask our youth, we know it. So we just want to remind
youth and single. I just want to believe that is the truth about you.
In your dreams.
So this is a kind of a reminder to tell you so that when next you come to church, make sure you keep a note of what's happening in the church, because if you don't.
And for some of us that have turned ourselves to computer, you come to church, there is no diary, there is no jotter to write down messages, and somebody come across you. Today we're going to tell. Let's give you the update of what's been happening so far this year.
Yeah, the highlights are Sunday messages, testimonies, visitors, the Sunday school, and lastly, we're going to ask a question. First, I'm going to start with, we took out the first Sunday of the year, because we're starting from the Sunday we had our Thanksgiving. If you remember, our Thanksgiving Sundays is usually every Sunday, first Sunday of the month. But for January, we had it on the 8th of January. And the message for that day was Kingdom Prosperity. And it was given by Pastor Mrs. Tekobo, and she talked about breaking the key to complete sacrificial obedience. And she said something that really touched me. I don't know if it touched you. And she said that we should not spend any money that is not tithed, if you remember. And the Sunday school message for that day was the flesh, our enemy.
And do you know what I remember about that message? She said something that when she gets a certificate, she types it and she put everything. But if anything happened, I could come back to you. As a youth in the house, if you get your degree and the first salary you earn, though it's very hard to do, for you to do the first fruits.
Not just the youth, everybody.
Everybody. But we have been given that message for a reason. Don't let it go and don't just drop it in your diary and not looking at it again.
And we had 2 visitors on that day, which means that the evangelism, we're not really trying in the aspect of evangelism.
And that is left to everybody in the church, not the youth and single alone, or not the evangelism team.
And we had about 9 people who gave testimonies of what the Lord did for them. And I'm just going to call one name. And this name is like a frequent name.
I mean, she gives testimony
like almost
every Sunday.
Oh, and you'll be surprised to know that this person is Sister Tino. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
And the second Sunday in the month, the third Sunday in the month of January, we had another message by Pastor Bolaji Olayemi, and the topic was God send me a good speed. And he gave an example of
Eliezer,
and he said God gave Eliezer prayed, and God gave him a good speed. And he wasn't the only person who benefited from that speed. Rebecca benefited, Isaac, and then Abraham, which means that when you pray for God to do something for you, it is not only you that will benefit. So when you're praying, know that you need to pray seriously, because there are other people also looking up to you too.
And in that message, something goes to the youth particularly. If God promised He will do it, He will do it. It doesn't need anybody approval before He does what He says He will do. He has proposed in His heart to give Isaac a befitting wife. And you see, when the servant went to search for the wife, there wasn't any problem. He already concluded it. So don't give up on God about that issue. He can do it.
The main thing he said speed can only come when the hand of the Lord is upon us. And unfortunately, there was no visitor on that Sunday.
That's called for the, is it the youth are single now?
Not just the youth, everybody.
Everybody. Okay, January 22nd, we have a message by Deacon Jude. And it says, Surprise of the Lord. And it made reference to the man at the pool of Bethesda. And the only testimony that day was very unusual testimony. We never give testimony on this day. January, that's the 3rd Sunday or 4th Sunday in January. And the only testimony we had that day was Bro.Segun. And on January 29, we have a message by our pastor, Pleasing the Lord. And there he emphasized 3 types of pleasers that we have. Men's pleasers, God pleasers, and what's the other pleaser? Self-pleaser. And last Friday, Mommy was talking to us about me at the vigil. So self-pleaser, don't be the self-pleaser. Even you do a little thing and you say, I just did that. God does not even see you. So humble yourself before the mighty hands of the Lord, and He will exalt you.
The 5th of February was another Thanksgiving, and the message was from Pastor Francis Tekobo, and the topic was bitterness. And he said, we must forgive and let bitterness go if we want our new beginning to come. And that was, oh no, that's actually a question, I'm not going to say that. We had 7 visitors, and we have 11 people who gave testimony, and we only had 3 meals. It's even good because the first Thanksgiving we had this year, we only had 1 meal giving testimony, which means our meals don't give testimony. See that God doesn't do anything in our lives.
No, you know God is doing it, but when meals want to come out, we have this kind of praise the name of the Lord. And meanwhile, sister could just come and roll on the floor. God, you know what I want to say. She already gave her testimony, but brothers, we kind of want to, I'm the head of the house now. What do you expect? Stop that one.
And another name who gave testimony on the day among the 11 people was also Sister Tino. And the Sunday school topic that day was when sinners say, I do.
Okay. Why do you just give them the expo?
No, don't worry.
Okay.
And, the 12th of February, we had another message by Pastor Mrs. Tekobo, and the topic also was key to financial prosperity. And she said, daily obedience is the key to financial prosperity, and we had 3 visitors. On
the January 29 was the dedication or the naming ceremony of King Adedotu. I forget that. And on February 19, we have a message by Pa Oselokwe, which says, Heavenly Citizen. That day, we only have 1 visitor. And on February 26, we have a message by Pastor Tekobo saying, your case is different. And he made a quote that really, I kept in my diary. He said, to be the best, you can't afford to be like the rest. You just have to be distinguished in everything. To be the best, you can't just afford to be like somebody will say, you want to go to university. What are you doing? I just finished my high school. And what are you doing after high school? I'm playing soccer around town. And you want to go to the university?
Go there. Soccer is
no, I'm not saying that. You don't have SSC and you want to go to university. And you are playing soccer around. Would you rather study your book?
Yeah, but don't say that.
That day we have 3 visitors that day. Praise the name of the Lord.
Praise the Lord. And we have, to conclude, we have some questions we're going to ask. And unfortunately, the youth leader is not here because I had a question.
But we're still going to give that question to the youths. And any youth that has the right answer has a gift.
Okay, we're going to make it very
And my first question is to the ministers. One person among the ministers to give us the birthday of the pastor and his home state, and another minister's birthday and their home state. If you have it, there is a gift for you. Any minister is open. Okay.
Remember it. It's from Ogun State.
No?
Lagos State.
Which one? That Bible State.
Okay, that's the Korodu area. I agreed and all this. Okay. And which other one minister?
We want the city.
No.
There we go.
No, we just said the state. We just want to know the state. Okay, the other question. Another minister birthday.
Yourself. No. No, it's not. No.
You're right.
You're right. You have a gift. I mean, we didn't make mention of a particular person. We just said a minister. So it doesn't have to be himself or any other person.
Okay, can anybody tell us the Sunday school topic for lesson 37 or 35 or 36?
This, I will give somebody an expo. This was a very explicit question we dealt with, and a lot of people had a lot of questions to ask that day. Anybody?
Alright, Sister Tina.
No, we're having 5 hands already. No, don't let go, Juro. You know the question, you're very sure. And the topic. What?
That's a general answer.
That's a general answer.
We want somebody to
We want specification. God bless you. She wants to get the gift. And what topic was that? Topic what?
Lesson word.
Lesson what?
36 or so.
You're very close. Lesson 35. You still have a gift anyway. Come for your gift. This says you can do it. And you know the reason we're giving this out is because we acknowledge that the readers are leaders. Don't keep it in your diary. Read it. God bless you.
Okay, we have 2 more of those lessons.
2 more. There's still a gift. 2 more. She just said 1. 34, 35, 36.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what lesson was it? 36? No.
Well,
You're close. 34.
It's
You still have a
34,
gift. God bless you. It says God's wisdom for your life. Buy wisdom and sell it not. God bless you.
Okay, the last one.
We have the last one.
Maybe if I say it, I'll just take the gift.
She gave the expo. She gave the expo when she was talking.
Okay.
God bless you.
You are
God bless you. Come on. Come on. God bless you. Exploring the secret of success. Go and prosper.
Alright, what can tell us
the second question I'm going to ask, Pastor Femi Akoyebi was here twice last year and preached 2 different messages. Who can remember one title of the message? God bless you, my sister. God bless you. We are talking of helpers of destiny, Genesis chapter 22, verse 1 to 8. Can you come forward for your gift, man? God bless you. No, you already have one. God bless you, man.
Okay, who can tell us the first 1-year anniversary since we moved to the side? Okay.
February.
Raise
up. General answer.
Don't call him. February 2010.
February 2010.
10? We came here all night?
When we came into the
when we came into this
I mean, our 1-year anniversary,
when
not
was
actually
it?
when we came in, the 1-year anniversary.
Okay, look at the choir. Just look at the choir. Everybody in the choir want to give. And nobody in the church. Can you imagine? You are letting everybody catching away these gifts? Okay. You are
February.
February what?
February 2010. 2011. Yes, last year. February 2011. 2000.
Okay, you don't understand the question. We celebrated the 1-year anniversary this year, 2012.
Yes. February.
Dept.
First Sunday.
That was the day we came in here.
Yeah, she's right.
God bless you, man. You have a gift. And the last question is, it's very funny to know, but do you know we have cars that is not in peace assembly? Yes, it seems that every peace assembly member loves Toyota. We have about 21 Toyota in this church.
Wow.
And we have 11 Hondas. And we have just 1 Mercedes Benz. Can you imagine? And 1 Infiniti. So, but there's this particular car that is not in this church. And I'm going to be one of the people that will ride that car. So if anybody can give me that car, I'll give you
that car.
Who has a Bentley in this church? You see Bentley out there. That's my car coming in very soon. Don't worry. God bless you, my brother. BMW. We don't have Oma. We don't have, but those are most of the cars that are very easy. God bless you, man. Watch us for us next week. And if you're having the first timer here, sir, you're the first timer. Raise up your hand. You have a gift too. God bless you. Evangelist, please do your work. Please.
Thank you for giving us a listening ear.
God bless you.